Today I'm going to start with a quotation. This quotation I'm taking from my book. This quotation is from Shashi about America. And the topic today is concerning people who are coming to America, going to Canada, going to Europe in general, just overall. But I will start with this quotation specific for America, and I will give the quotation for other countries and explaining if you are deciding either to go as a student, going there to work, to live permanently in another country, why you want to go there, and what are you planning to accomplish, because the majority of people, they forget about what they want to accomplish. They just have the obsession and the desire to go to certain countries. They don't have enough research, and they don't have the plan after arriving. So I want to remind you certain few things. So let me start with number one. Shashi Tharoor says, basically, there are two types of stereotypes out there in the world about America. There is America, the Goliath, the big, powerful, bullying country that pushes its way around the world and gets its ways, pushes its own interests nakedly irrespective of what others want. And the other stereotype is America, the land of opportunity where everyone can go and get and do anything, be anything, make any dreams come true. So this is very important because these two stereotypes are very, very critical. They are very important. Apart from the big doing war and pushes everything, whatever, they dominate the world police and all other things they are doing, and even support like United Nations for financial and all other things. But there is another stereotype that America is the land of opportunity, where anyone can go there and do anything, be anything, make any dreams come true. The second is yes and no. Yes, you can come here and be anything, but you must come with your head, your dreams, like I'm planning to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Because if you don't do certain things right at the beginning, you might end up into so much trouble. I will explain how your dreams can never come true in America, or they can delay to reach your dreams because of unnecessary things. So things to avoid once you come to America. But these things also when you want to go to Canada, when you go to Europe, there are basic things because of our cultural background might be different. The level of technology and development we lived might be different. So that is number one quotation I want to start with. But I'm going to give you another quotation from my book again. This quotation is from Mark Udall. He says, you don't climb mountains without a team. You don't climb mountains without being fit. You don't climb mountains without being prepared, and you don't climb mountains with balancing the risk and rewards. And you never climb a mountain on accident. It has to be intentional. You cannot say, oh, just by accident, I'm going to climb Mount Kilimanjaro, or I'm going to climb Mount Everest. You have to be intentional. You have to prepare yourself. You have to know the attitude. You have to know the weather. You have to do everything in advance. So that means by team we means like you can go and Google search information about America. You can find some friends who people are already in Europe. You can ask some questions. You can ask the admission officer some questions if you are applying for school. You can go into YouTube videos, just get some information. That is a team. But it has to be intentional. I will come back to this one in detail. And all this, I'm talking this one in the chapter called Coming to America on my side. So in the Coming to America, my side, you can see it starts with the quotation from Ronald Reagan, who was the one among the presidents here in the United States. Reagan said, this is specifically like he said, I received a letter not long ago from a man who said, you can go to Japan to live, but you cannot become Japanese. You can go to France to live and not become a Frenchman. You can go to live in Germany or Turkey and you won't become German or Turkey or Turk. But then he added, anybody from any corner of the world can come to America to live and become an American. The point is, America is land of everybody. The difference is when did you come to America? Barack Obama, his father came in America back in 60s, wherever, when he came to study here. That's why he's born here. Me, I came 2008, but we all came here. There are Indians, native Indians, who are the originals, the owners of this land. Anybody else, whether you came in 1800, you came in 1900, you came 2000, it doesn't matter. We all came here. We are all American. So that is the difference. But if the point is you can be a citizen of Japan but not typical Japanese, that is the concept he's trying to put. So with all these kind of things, so these are the takeaways, what I'm trying to explain to you. You need to get prepared. You have to be intentional. You have to have information, research when you want to go to any country. A special, your intention is to go there to stay for a long time. You want to go to study there for 4 or 5 years. You have to understand so many things. I can give a specific example. I usually joking and telling people, majority of people, when you come, for instance, to America, or you go to Europe, when you arrive at New York airport, international airport, or while you arrive at DC, or you're arriving in Chicago, at the first airport, we call it the port of entry. The first airport you arrive in America, for instance, we usually joke people. That is the point when you enter there, when they put the stamp, welcome to the United States of America. When you go through, there is air condition, takes out your dreams. It's just a joke, but the point is, majority of us, we forget the true self, why we decided to come to these countries. Why did you decide to come to this country? Why did you decide to leave your country, Liberia, to come to America? Is it just because of a movie coming to America? Or just you saw the Wakanda movie but you want to come to America? Why did you decide to leave your country to go to another country? And for instance, with the intention of staying there for a long time. In my case, and which I'm advising many people, you need to have two things. Number one, the desire, intention of, I want to go to another country. You need to have whatever is obsession, drive, motivation, anything you have to force you to make sure that you are going there. But you need to have the reason, what am I going to do there? What will be my life over there? Sorry, something dropped down. What my life will be there when I'm living in that particular country. Because otherwise, you can have all these like hypothetical life, fantasy land. You just, I'm going to go to America, I want to go to America. Then you arrive in America. Now what? You have nothing to do. Just assume it's just like a chicken is in the cage for maybe a full year, has never get out of the cage. You take out of the cage, now what? The chicken is just nothing to do. Doesn't know what to do. In the end, the chicken just run to the road, then it's going to be crushed by the car. So the point is, don't just come here without what will be the next plan. In my point, I usually tell people, it is better to come here overall, even if you don't have specific plans, like I wanted to go to become a doctor, to do whatever, but you must come here with the intention of becoming a better person, better than the normal life you live in your country. Because if you come here, you end up working these normal jobs, working here, being the prison, being the hard life. You are going to be stressed, having depression, very difficult life than in your country. In Kenya, in Tanzania. Why are you coming here? As one of the videos being explained, the reality of life in Western countries sometimes is very stressful, very depressed life. So why are you coming here? I believe you come here with a good intention. I want to be a better person. I want to, you believe like, now maybe with my education, if I come there I can excel. Even if I don't have good education, if I go there I can work on this one, I can go to school, I can do this. When you come here, don't lose that plan. Majority of people, they lose that plan. That's why they might end up like driving while drinking like you are back in Africa, because sometimes in Africa you get from work, you go to the bar, have beer, and then you go and start driving. You come, you do this craziness here, you'll be in so much trouble. You have used to beat your women in Africa or in Asia, whatever, like in our countries. You come here, you do that one, you'll be in so much trouble. You can lose all your dreams by a small fraction of something because of your background and the lifestyle you have been to live in your country. That's why I tell people you have to research. Even if your wife, your spouse is also from the same country, once you come here, you have to know what are the bigger rules, what are the most cultural practices in these countries. What should I be able to do in order to reach at the peak of my success? But it doesn't, I mean, it will be very frustrating. You come here, you are having, your life becomes a difficulty. If you compare life here and the life you left in your country, your life in your country was very peaceful, it was very better than this one. Why are you coming here? And this is what I'm calling all immigrants to have this behavior of making sure that we support others. Especially, you can find like some people in India or in other countries, they have that good connection. Like once they're here, they can give the resource information to other people. Nowadays, I'm very happy to see there are few people, especially in Africa, they do YouTubes, they do blogs with this kind of information. Or they can share even through WhatsApp, like, okay, I'm here, there is this kind of job to other immigrants, whether they're already arriving here. Instead of waiting, for instance, let's assume I came here, I struggled, whatever, and I reached to a certain point. When another person comes here, it is our responsibility to let these newcomers here, like, okay, this is the proper way. Avoid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can be able to succeed. We don't need to let the person fall down. Then you are going, okay, now you can respect us who have been here for 20 years, who have been here for 15 years, who have been here for 10 years. It is our responsibility to make it the easier road or easier path to others to succeed. Once many immigrants come here and succeed, it is a good thing for our countries, it is a good thing for America, it is a good thing for our families, it is a good thing for everybody. So that's what I'm trying to advise people. If you know any person, try to reach out. Yes, there are some people that will say they don't respond to you back, but don't assume all people who are in America, all people who are in Canada, all my fellow Ghanaian who are in Australia, they cannot help me. If one person doesn't help you, don't stop there. Go to another door. Go to another door. Because the person who discovered this light we see, the bulb, tried over more than 1,000 times. What if he decided to quit? We could be in dark up to this moment. So my point is, don't lose hope. Make sure you find the resources. Even if you don't get a person per se, there are YouTube's videos. Like, if you want immigration, there are YouTube videos about immigration. If you want the cost of living, you want to know more about the cost of living, you want to know about the credit card, you want to know how to buy a house, you can find all the information even before you come here. Because if you know all this information, they will give a bigger picture. Myself, I prepared myself. I wanted to come sobering to America, but not just to come to America. What next after arriving in America? I didn't want to come here and just be like a chicken losing the head, do not know what to do. I came with the plan and I wrote down the plan. After my Fulbright teaching, I have to do masters, possible PhD, get married, have a good job, have a family, all those kind of things. I want to have all the great things. American dream, I can simply say that way. It's not just to end up here taking a picture of I'm at the mall, whatever, and showing on my Instagram. That was not the purpose for me to come to America. Not to be like you get a loan car, auto loan, you are in the very nice car, $50,000 car, $20,000 car, you just take a picture and just post it, having good time, weekend vibes. How does that help other people? Yes, you can have good vibes, but also find a way. When you come here, don't be that person, even if how hard it is to have difficult to help others. You might be that guy rescued someone's dreams just by giving a single tip. Okay, make sure, just even you are here, remember, don't drink and drive. You are here, make sure that you don't start like abusing women, abusing children. You are here, make sure don't mess up your credit card. You are here, don't do drugs. You are here, just tell someone from the beginning, whether they know or they don't know. It is better to tell the information, then they can make a decision on their own. But not for later they come to not succeed and What if that person could tell me something? So this is our role. My point is, yes, we want to go to these countries, but what are we going to do in those countries? Because I know so many people who are not coming here and they have very, very good life in Africa. They have very, very good life in Asia. For instance, in my family, all my brothers, my sisters, they don't want to live overseas, and they're professors, whatever. They enjoy. They study in Europe, but they don't want to live there. So it depends. Like, it's not. It doesn't mean that because you live here, you are better than another person. No. You are not better off than any other person. You have your own lane, you have your own dreams, you want to reach your own goals. Full stop. You are not competing with your classmates. You are not competing with the people in your community or in your village. This is all the school life. Now you have your dreams, you have plan, go and execute your plan and succeed on your own way. That's what I want to share with you. And this is the reason for me why I came to America. So for my successes in America, they are not by accident. And I even I've written here, I didn't come here just by accident. I came here purposely. It was not just like by accident. Oh, I decided I came here just by accident. No, I planned and I came here to conquer, to come here to succeed. I didn't come here to wash dishes for the rest of my life. And I see put like on this chapter 6, let me put the record straight. I didn't come to America by accident. Coming to America for me was a childhood dream. Just like many kids around the world, having dreams of traveling and exploring the world. I was no of difference. The only thing for me was clear since 5th grade was not just to visit America, rather than to locate and live there for the rest of my life. So for me it was not accident. Two things for sure one must understand. There is a dreaming of something, wanting something so bad, and there is the fact that the position you are in. What position are you in? Is the position you are in allows you to even think that is possible. So there are all those kind of things you need to. So I mean, this book I can just find a link and I can get it for free. It's for me. It's just like I don't know. I can say like immigration manifesto, like my story, how I managed to come here. Despite I didn't come with a green card, but what were my plan? What was my game plan and everything until I bought the house, I got married, I have children, and what is my next journey? What is my next plan? So think about those ways. Go to other countries to be better. Stay in your country also to be better, not to destroy our countries. You are staying there and you feel like you are entitled to be corrupt because you are there. No. So thank you so much, everyone. That is today's lesson. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel in case you have done so, and share these videos. Goodbye. EBM out.